Team deathmatch. Move to engage all hostiles. Got the lead. Hostile UAV established above.
Scout pulse ready.
Hostile counter UAV above. Hostile care package above. Enemy UAV detected. The York has claimed the lead.
UAV standing by.
UAV above. Sensors are capture your objective. UAV MTL 50%. Multitasking request received. We're a dot.
Stay tight. We're in the lead.
Counter UAV ready for tasking.
Images above. Jamming hostile radar.
Your counter UAV has been eliminated.
Hostiles released a skewer. Enemies took the lead. Make them regret it. Hostile UAV established above. Enemy care package dropping. Enemy CUAV established overhead. Skewer incoming. Got the advantage. Now we have to keep it. RCXD incoming. We control the field. Keep it that way. You're falling behind, Black Ops. Okay, fuck yes. AO secured. Resupply teams inbound.
Yo, trash.
Reap the rewards.
Yo, easy wins. Easy wins. Danger, by the way, on YouTube. Easy wins. You guys gotta do better.
Team deathmatch. All units, mission area designated a fuck 'em up zone. Lead's ours. Stay on task. Damn it, lost the lead. Got the lead. The guild reclaimed the lead. Hostile counter UAV above.
Your TAC insert was destroyed.
Incoming napalm strike in your AO. Hostile care package above. Enemy UAV detected. Hostiles released a skewer. Enemy CUAV established overhead. Hostile UAV established above. Enemy care package dropping.
Shot.
Standing by.
Scout pulse activated.
Scout pulse ready. UAV available for tasking.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Skewer incoming!
UAV mission timeline halfway checked. UAV is bingo fuel, returning to base.
Scout pulse standing by.
We got the advantage. Now we have to keep it. Time's low. Put your head down and get it done.
What if you in neutral?
Scout pulse ready.
Gather the wounded. Extract crews will be there soon.
Nothing like an ass kicking to make you get your shit together.
B07. Really not that good.
Domination. Success guarantees continued access to premium benefits. Securing Zone A. Zone A secure. Taking B. Bravo lost. Securing B. Incoming napalm strike detected in your AO. Bravo capture underway. Locking down Bravo. Securing B. Taking B. Losing A. Bravo is out.
Turret operational. Stealth holes activated.
Losing Bravo. We lost B. Net call. Napalm strike inbound. Hostile care package above. Securing Charlie. We're losing Alpha. B locked down. Hostile RCXD incoming. Bravo lost. Hostile skewer inbound. Hostile counter UAV above. Enemy care package detected overhead. Hostile LDBR drop detected. Hostile care package above. Bravo zone secure.
Scout pulse running.
Losing B. Losing Bravo. Losing B. Losing Bravo. We lost B.
Progress cycle terminated. Unfinished unit.
Locking down Bravo. We control B. Losing A.
Final assembly halted. All
Enemy care package detected overhead. Losing B. Bravo lost. Skewer release detected. Enemy CUAV established overhead.
Let's get B, y'all. Let's get B.
Losing Alpha. Bravo capture underway. Securing C. Losing A. Bravo zone secure. Locking down Charlie. We lost A. Charlie secured. Hostile care package above. Hostile counter UAV above. All locations under guild control. Keep it that way. Losing Charlie.
Sam turret deployed.
They are taking C. Losing Charlie. We're losing Alpha.
spending resequence and returning with
We've lost Alpha. They are taking C. Lead is ours. Do not let up.
hostile forces neutralized your tactics.
Hostile dog active.
confirming dog deployment.
Securing Alpha. Losing Charlie.
Using stim.
Taking A.
Scout post activated.
B locked down.
Tagging waypoint.
Authorizing UAV operation.
We have the enemy exactly where we want them. Enemy care package detected overhead. Enemy RCXD detected. Mission metrics exceeded projection. Impressive work.
I've stopped tracking the survivors. They won't get
Yo,
far.
trash. Man, easy wins. Easy wins. Get on my lobby. Yo, what is up YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the Call of Duty Black Ops 7, my opinion. To be honest, viewer discretion advised. This is just a opinion video. This is not a factual video. This is not facts. So, to your discretion, if you believe like, if I'm saying something that's like, you think like, oh wow, like that's not true, I have these facts, I've done this research. This is just an opinion video on what I think of the video game. So, that's pretty much it. So, anyways, like, comment, and sub, and I hope you guys enjoy this content. So, I mean, you know, the mechanics of the game is not that bad. I like the sliding. This camper, what is he doing? You know, the switches on the weapons, it's fun. It's overall a fun game, I can't complain really. Like, you know, there's always that dopamine rush when you're always getting the kills, a kill streak or whatever, and you know, the assault rifles are fun. Like all the camos that they have are fun. Search and Destroy is pretty good. I can't complain on that one. Like I like the maps. The maps are cool. I mean, these maps specifically look like kind of like Zombieland. So I genuinely can't complain, dude. Some people say this game sucks, and it's not that good. And I think, like, I don't know, it's not that bad. People say it sucks, yet they still play it, you know? Like, if you think a game sucks, why are you playing it? That's just my opinion. Like, if you don't like the game, then don't play it. Yeah, so the perks are cool, the game modes are cool, you know, everything's different. It's like robots and whatever. Trying to destroy this robot for my team, so my team could survive, whatever. You know, the movement's cool. The graphics are pretty dope too, you know. Can't complain about that. The audio is good. Good quality audio. You know, I haven't played the campaign mode. A lot of people say it sucks. What have I tried in this game mode? I mostly play Search and Destroy. I think prestiging to Master Prestige is like so easy though. I feel like I didn't even try really. So I think maybe if COD makes a new COD, like make it more meaningful to Prestige or something. Cause it wasn't that great, to be honest. Maybe the chat banning, you know, I got, you know, they chat ban people, right? Like here and there. I think that's ridiculous, you know, like, you know, this game is for mature audiences only, so the fact that, like, even the characters curse, you know what I mean? Like, your avatar curses, you know, the gameplay curses, and, like, if you're, you know, in frustration, because, you know, Call of Duty is usually a competitive game, you even see this game in EA Sports, right? So, like, you curse and whatever, and then you get chat banned. It's kind of alarming how strict a video game is being. Now, if you're doing like real life threats or like something that's like really hateful, then yeah, I understand the chat ban. But I think chat bans were getting ridiculous. You know, not as ridiculous as Black Ops 1 Black Ops 1. You know, like that was ridiculous. But you know, overall, it's yeah, it's not that good. I mean, this game's okay. I feel like it's alright. The mechanics are okay. There's a lot of drones and stuff. Definitely trying to like get into like what's going on in today's world, I guess, like with drones. Maybe it's trying to like make things realistic, I don't know. So yeah, this game mode's okay. Not the best, but not the worst, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hate on it completely. I give this game like a solid 5 or 6 out of 10. Like, it's not like 10 out of 10, but like,
Okie
yeah, it's not the worst. Yeah, so I mean, I really don't have much opinion on this game. I mean, there's the camos on the weapons, and then the weapons, they're okay. Kind of regular. It's like these camos. You get the weapons to gold and chrome, then you gotta get everything to chrome. I didn't even finish it because I was like, yeah, this is ridiculous. You know, sometimes this game feels fake. Like I shoot like 5 or 10 bullets, and then like I can't get the person or whatever. And then one thing I talk about since like I have y'all in the audience is like, yo, I'm sick of the hackers and cheaters. There's so many cheaters and hackers who codes or whatever, and they're cheating, and they just ruined the game, dude. They ruined my experience. Pre-fire still. Look at this guy pre-firing like crazy. See him pre-firing like crazy? Like, dude, chill out, dude. Dude put 100 mags in the weapon. So like some things like that I don't really like pre-firing or whatever. See, another pre-fire. See, this guy's probably cheating. They're probably cheating. You know, like a lot of cheaters in the game, which is unfortunate. It ruins the game. I just think there's just gotta be like no more cheaters, bro, because like it just ruins the game, dude. Some people say it's difficult for Activision or Call of Duty to like control everything, but like, dude, like, I know this company just wants money, but like, if you're gonna release a shit game, expect shit results, shit reviews, and a shit audience, and you're actually losing your audience, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I feel like it's just a dying game, and I feel like playing another game whenever I play this. It's just, it's not what I thought it'd be. I thought it would be a little better. You know, I low-key want like the Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 version to come back. I'm sick of this, you know. I'm not really like, I don't like the chat bans and all that. I don't like a lot of things about this game, but it is what it is. You know, I can't complain, I guess. What can you do, man? You just gotta roll with the punches, I guess. Good things about this game, I don't know. I mean, you know, you could communicate on search and destroy and be gaming and whatever, and I guess that's fun. And like working together in a team, you know, strategy or whatever. But it's really not that fun. Like, but yeah, that's really my opinion on the game. 5 out of 10. Don't really have much to say about it, and like, they just gotta do better. Modern Warfare 4 is gonna be better, and yeah, that's all.
deathmatch. Eliminate all threats. confirmed. All units, mission area designated a fuck 'em up zone.
Yo, what is up, everybody? In today's video,
Enemy has the lead. Make 'em regret.
I'm gonna be talking about a pretty weird experience that happened to me. To sum it up, this organization,
Enemy UAV detected.
I'm not gonna say any names for legal reasons, but I'm just gonna share my experience and my opinion. This organization wanted me to sign a contract. They offered me a contract. They said, "Hey, Angel, we like the way you gameplay. We like your gameplay. We see you got 1K subs. We want to offer you a contract." And the first thing I thought was, "Oh wow, I've never been offered a contract. I wonder what would happen. I wonder if you get paid." You know what I mean? So to get into leagues like esport leagues, will sponsor your YouTube. Will help you get more sponsorships. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we're also trying to get more sponsorships, and we're gonna blow up. And like once we have like more people sponsoring, like you'll get your cut, you'll get your check, right?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, wow." Keep it in mind too, like they didn't even have more subs than me. And they were like, "Yeah, welcome to the community. Can't wait to work with you." I met them all on the platform, on the voice platform. I won't mention which one. And I was talking to all of them, and they seemed like cool people. I mean, a little comments I didn't like we were sniping and whatever, and we were gaming, and like one of them, I feel like their leader was getting jealous of me because I was playing really well, and he thinks that I was trying to compete with him or something, or I was trying to show off, or I was trying to get recruited. I was just honestly just gaming the way I usually game. And that's one thing I didn't like, so I was already skeptical from the very beginning based on their attitudes, how they were acting. They're like, "Yeah, man, it's not, you know, think about it, look at the contract, and tell me what you think." You know, so I look at the contract, right? You know, I said, "Peace out," whatever, you know. Well, by the way, I was streaming late night, so they interrupted my stream too, by the way. So, like, that was pretty rude of them, you know, that they were just like... And also, he was trying to self-promote in my stream too, which was also a negative sign I saw. And then he started saying that everybody's gonna have to call him boss or whatever, and he called himself a CEO, and I was like, yeah, this guy's delusional. You know, a little bit of not going outside, you know what I mean? Like, you've been inside all day too much, and you're starting to think that you're an actual business. And maybe you are, I don't know, but, like, you know, as a businessman myself, you don't behave that way. You don't treat people like a tool, you know? You treat people like an asset. Like, it's... You may think an asset and a tool is the same thing. No, I mean, you know, I have value with my channel, and I know I do because you contacted me and you wanted me to sign a contract and work for you. So the way that it worked was that I signed the contract, and then I would be branding their brand on my channel. So my title, maybe my username, maybe social media platforms too that are relevant to my YouTube channel. Everything that I stream would have to have their brand on it. And they gave me some promises. They said they were going to teach me how to multi-stream different platforms, something I could learn on Google, by the way, and how to, you know, gain more sponsors, send emails to sponsors, something I can also Google, you know, and then like, yeah, and then in the contract it said, you know, maybe I shouldn't go into specific details what that contract requested, but what I could tell you is that it asked me to like stream a lot in a monthly basis, and to create like 20 plus videos of clips per month, which I already do, but like I'm not even gonna get paid, and um this apparent this telling me that like, oh, you're gonna get a cut, like no, it wasn't true. Because it doesn't even say that in the contract. So anybody who, this video goes for anybody who goes through some people who are trying to say like, yo, sign a contract and you know, we'll sponsor you, we'll get you there. Read the contract, because it could bind you for 2 to 3 years, and apparently if you don't like if you try to leave them, and by the way, they can kick you out whenever they want, especially in their contract, but if you try to leave them, then they ban you from like any EA Sports or any sponsors that you want in the future. So they're actually a legit organization that possibly may be sponsored, but like I didn't see myself getting a cut. I saw myself getting used. I saw myself getting kicked after like maybe like 6 months to 2 years. But I was definitely going to be used for their brand. And they were just gonna brand their brand on my platform, and then ask me to work and try to make me legally binded to them, which was something I couldn't do, you know. So this goes out for everyone that's like, you know, if someone ever offers you a contract and then says, you know, says, yo, I'll give you sponsors, I'll give you ad, you know, we'll help you out to make money, we'll get your, we'll grow. Dude, are these guys good or what's going on? Like, we'll grow your channel or whatever. Keep in mind, like, if it's too good to be true, it's most likely not true, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm in my opinion, I'm trying to express as much as I can of this experience I had, which was a weird one, by the way. Oh my god. You know, and yeah, you just gotta be careful, you know what I mean? With like people like that are offering you like basically a contract for exposure, but you have to like be branding their brand. They're essentially buying you as an independent platform, as an independent streamer, you know, and they want you to work for them, you know. I mean, the person told me to call him boss, you know what I mean? Like, and I haven't, you know, this isn't even an interview. And also, they didn't even talk to you like one-on-one. They talked to me in a group, which was a little bit of a pure pressure situation when I think about it, you know what I mean? Like, these people were like, yeah, do it, you know what I mean? And like I was getting pressured by these random strangers. I don't know who the hell they were, but because they did it, they're just like, yeah, it's great. Yeah, you know, you're gonna get sponsors, you're gonna get exposure, you can get to tournaments, you're gonna do all these cool things. You know, it's gonna be awesome, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Like, just join us up. And then like I didn't join them. I actually told them like I don't want to join. You know, I took about a day to think about it. The next day, I was like, yo, I don't want to join because of this, etc. I'm an independent platform. Instantly, their group chat, whatever the voice group chat they got me in, they kicked me. And, yeah, I think they unfriended me or kicked me or blocked me, and I just blocked them too. And, yeah, that's how it ended. You see how quickly they were, like, in my story, like, how quickly they were willing to, like, just, like, say, yeah, laters, dude, because we can't use you because you have a brain for yourself. Yeah, like, be careful with those people. You know, this video, if they're watching this video, well, legally, I didn't say what your brand is, who I'm talking about, but you know who you are. And, yeah, just be careful with those type of people, because there's some sketchy people out there who are trying to make money, get sponsored. They're trying to get sponsored, but they're trying to use streamers to get sponsored, and they're not going to pay the streamers. They're just going to kick the streamers out once they get paid, and then like it's just a sketchy business. And like they're complete strangers, so do not trust complete strangers. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I gotta say in that aspect. Yo, what up everybody? Today I want to talk about Twitch streamers, Twitch platform, all that stuff. You know, Twitch platform is really good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's I see a lot of people are using it nowadays. And I even had a Twitch account too. I made a new one because I got banned. Apparently you can't like you can't like have strong opinions or else it's considered like hate speech, but that's another topic. So one thing there's Twitch streamers that I do like watching and they have good content, but there's Twitch streamers who, I'm not gonna say any names, but you know who you are, who are obnoxious and they think that they're better than everyone. They think that they're good. They think they're great. They're literally like running around with shock charges and shotguns in this video game, or they, they're in their groups, their groupies, their followers, and they just like roam around the lobbies, and they act like they're the best player in the damn universe. You know what I mean? And yeah, they're just super obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. Like, most of them sound the same. You know, they be talking fast. They'll be like, TTV, by the way, my Twitch, by the way, or welcome. You know what I mean? I don't know why they speak that way. I don't know if somebody told them this is the lingo or whatever, or this is the Twitch etiquette. This is how we speak. Somebody actually once told me that. Like they say they reported my Twitch account because they claimed that I was because I was like, let me get out of that game because that game is trash. Yeah, they reported my channel on Twitch because they said that I was self-promoting when I wasn't. I was just talking about my channel. I think I would say comments like, yo, your channel inspired my channel so I could keep growing. You know, I basically wanted to collaborate because that's what streamers do. But like, a lot of Twitch streamers are narcissistic and they think that they like own the people that are watching the platform, and a lot of them are like just obnoxious narcissistic people, and a lot of them like shouldn't even be Twitch streamers and whatnot. And I'm not saying all of them. There are some cool Twitch streamers, but like, well, like one streamer told me, like, he's like, if you're gonna even like mention your channel, then you should at least follow first. Like, follow me first. First of all, as a viewer, I'm just viewing your channel. You know, be advised that your channel is a channel, and you're an independent platform, and I don't have to follow you. I could just be watching the channel just to see what kind of content you're creating or whatever. Like, just because you think that you're egotistical and you think that you're good or whatever, you think people like you or whatever, and you're just gonna like, tell people follow it, or I'm reporting you. Like, where's the logic or the sense in that? You know what I mean? Follow it. If you have a disagreement or something, oh, I'm reporting you, or I'm banning your Twitch channel, or raid. You know what a raid is, like when they use their followers to like report your channel or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what they did. That's what they did. That banned one of my Twitch channels. That they did that, and like I think that's so lame. You know what I mean? That's like another way of, cancel culture. You know what I mean? And not a lot of people are talking about this. There are way too many followers, and more people got to talk about this because like it's getting out of control. Twitch streamers are thinking that they're good or whatever. I mean, I posted my shorts on some Twitch streamers, and you can see that like I'm not trying to brag, but like, yeah, I beat Twitch streamers on this video game on a daily basis. And I don't have a Twitch. I only have a YouTube. Well, I do have a Twitch now, but like, obviously my priority is a YouTube channel since I have more followers on it, more subs. So, and you would think because I have a YouTube channel and I'm trying to, stream a platform, they would be more like respectable and whatever, and they would help me out, help my channel out. But no, they think like self-promotion is like what you're trying to do, and you're trying to like steal their viewers or steal their subs or steal their followers. And then they gift you subs, which is the funny part. They gift you subs because they want you to sub. And a sub on Twitch, like a sub on YouTube is just a sub. You know, thanks for subbing. You know, watch it, whatever. A sub on Twitch is like you pay. You know, you pay to sub to. You pay like $6 a month, or $12 a month, or $20 a month. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't care how good of a streamer you are, I don't care how cool you are, I am not gonna give you $6, $20 a month, because let's be honest, we all have bills, and I don't got time to be yeah, I just don't got time for that. That's just silly. Okay. That's just that's just silly, you know?
Hostile UAV established above.
Raider 19 rolling in. Deploying payload.
Hardpoint contested.
Time of 45 seconds. Out.
Raider 19.
Got the hardpoint.
Yeah, so I don't dwell on it too much, but a lot of streamers think that they're like the #1 channel on the planet or something. You know, I've talked to some cool Twitch streamers, I've talked to some not so cool Twitch streamers. The not so cool Twitch streamers are always the ones that are like obnoxious as hell. You know, that refuse to believe that they're like there's no other Twitch channel or whatever, and like it was funny because I was like actually, you know, saying my opinion to a Twitch streamer. They didn't like me. The moment I followed them, which is biased as hell, they're like, oh, you're cool now, and like, well, I'm cool to you because now I'm a resource to you. Like, it was funny. It was funny to witness the switch up. Like, don't take these Twitch streamers seriously. Yes, they will report you if you just say like, I'm not gonna follow you, or your channel is not that really impressive, or whatever. They really take everything to like they just take everything. I don't know how to say this in a professional manner, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like just taking everything like to heart, I guess. That's one way to say it. Yeah, they're taking everything to heart. And I'm so done with Twitch streamers. Like when I go on a Twitch stream and like if you're not cool or you're conceited or you don't care about the follow, yeah, I unfollow real quick. Like, you should be thoughtful of the person who's following because like it's it's a real person, you know, that's following you. So you should like be respectful and like have consideration for the person. Have like just be thoughtful, man. Just be thoughtful of the person that's like whatchamacallit, that stopped by the stream, that's hanging out and whatever. I hate conceited streamers and stuff, and like honestly it's people like that, which is why people automatically hate my YouTube channel. I do nothing to some people. I be chilling, and some people just be hating my stream or hating my channel, and I'm like, bro, who hurt you, you know? And it was probably some random Twitch streamer, because every Twitch streamer thinks they're famous or something. But it is what it is. That's the game, you know. That's just how people are on that video game, on Twitch. It's exhausting sometimes. Sometimes there's some cool, funny people, you know, some creative people, you know. But you know, a lot of times there's like a lot of people who are just like just bad vibes, you know, and like I don't know why what they're streaming. Like they suck at the game, they're complaining, or they're singing, and that part I don't understand. Especially if their voice is not good, you know what I mean? And then like the worst part is that they get like these groups that follow them, and then like if you talk to them on the game and you let them know like, yo, you're kind of trash, like their friend group will just be defending them all of a sudden like hyenas, like don't be talking poorly about my favorite Twitch streamer, that's my Twitch streamer. Like bro, chill out, dude. Like, you know, like you're one of thousand, you know what I mean? If they have like one, if they, I'm not saying like the numbers don't matter, but sometimes it does, you know. Sometimes these people be, you know, I have 1,000 subs, but like I try to be respectful of everybody that checks out the stream. Trying to build a community, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to like, you know, be an asshole to people, you know, like this isn't a job, and even if this was a job, and even if I was getting paid full time, I wouldn't be rude to people, you know, because, you know, you should be a good person when you're like anywhere in life, and in gaming too. Just try to be a good person and whatever. You know, but Twitch streamers, like, I'm tired of them, how they act and behave. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can agree with me and stuff on that aspect of like how they behave and whatever. But it's just like something that's going on right now. You know, Twitch streamers. There's a lot of them. I remember back then, like a few years ago, it was something that was on the come up. Now there's a ton of them. It's kind of washed. I'm gonna keep up with the YouTube because I think YouTube is still gonna keep going. You know, I think YouTube is never gonna stop. You know, there's always gonna be YouTube videos and stuff, and it's kind of harder to make a YouTube channel than a Twitch, to be honest. Making a Twitch is somewhat kind of easy. You know, so I'm not really gonna take Twitch so seriously, to be honest. Some people say make a kick, and I'm thinking like, I don't care right now. So yeah, that's all I really got to say about Twitch streamers. I don't really like them. You know, not all of them, but like most of them. There are cool Twitch streamers that are really cool, but like most of them are obnoxious and conceited, and they think they're gonna. Maybe they will make it, but like if you haven't made it yet, don't act like you made it. You know what I mean? Like, just saying. Like if you haven't made it yet, don't pretend like you made it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much all I gotta say about Twitch streamers. It is what it is. It's just my opinion. Let me know in the likes, comments. Like the channel, comments. You know, sub if you like the channel. And comment what you think too about Twitch streamers, and then like where do you think Twitch is going? If you think Kick is the next one, or do you think YouTube's dead, or is YouTube gonna keep going? Yeah. So peace out.
Destroy the enemy.
Yeah, in today's video, you know, what I want to talk about now is, you know, why I drop people, like, you know, either friends I used to have on COD BO7 or Discord as well. I'm gonna explain it. You know, I'm not gonna mention any names, no defamation going on of anybody's integrity, but I am gonna tell you why I block them or I unfriend them. Well, a couple months ago, I was gaming with like 3 individuals, and they were cool or whatever. You know, they would talk about their history or whatever, about their life or whatever. You know, I think one of them said that they were like a cop or a construction worker or like whatchamacallit, like some dude said he owned a Mustang or a Charger. I don't know, something like that. But either way, you know, they could have been lying about their life too. So I was gaming with them, and I couldn't help but feel like, you know, they were just competing with me. You know, understand this, bros. Whenever you like add people, you know, they seem cool at first, but like, you know, they could be like competing with you. You know what I mean? Like competing with you in your stats, in your statistics, in your how many camos you got, competing with you as a man, just obnoxiously competing with you. And then like, you know, they'll be trolling and whatever, making jokes, but the moment you make jokes to them and it's a problem, and like that's like considered not cool, whatever, they like expect an apology or something, whatever. Yeah, it got out of hand. It got out of hand. It was something like that happened, and I was like, you know what? You know, like if you guys stopped by my channel and you guys were trying to watch this and find out, yeah, dude, it's like I'm tired of toxicity, bro. I'm tired of like people like that, you know. I even gave them the benefit of the doubt, like, you know, I unfriended all of them and unblocked all of them, and then I was like, I think I unblocked them, or I don't know if I blocked them. I unfriended everybody, and I was like, they wanted an explanation, and I was there to hear them out and whatever. And yeah, of course they were upset, but I was listening to them and their opinion. And even though I was there listening to their opinion, like, it seems like they just want to do the same thing back to me, you know what I mean? Like, they just, they talked shit to me, and then they unfriended me. Pretty much, yeah, and, you know, I'm not a pushover, so I'm not gonna just, like, listen to all that and just accept that, you know what I mean? And I had to unfriend them and stuff, and then, like, yeah, they called me rude words or whatever, and I was like, you know what, they were just toxic friends, dude. Like, they weren't even peers, you know what I mean? They were just toxic. And then I find them sometimes on the search and destroy games, and then they just act like I was the problem or issue or whatever. Complete group thinking, dude. Like, they don't even think for themselves, they just think as a group. And like, I can't have followers like that around me, you know what I mean? People who act like that or whatever. Another situation happened because, like, you know, I took a break from joining groups, like, you know, gaming with people, because I feel like people are toxic. And, you know, not everybody's toxic. There's some cool people on the video game, but you gotta be careful and stuff with people, because, like, they be, like, toxic as hell for no reason. So, yeah, these individuals, they add me up, they say, yo, they actually didn't say nothing. They didn't tell me if I was good at the game or nothing, but they wanted to add me to their Discord. My guess is that they wanted a good gamer in their team or whatever, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then, like, I was overhearing conversations with them, you know, I didn't know who they were and whatever, and then they just started making Mexican jokes. I don't know, there was like a Mexican talking, and then they're just like, and they didn't even make the Mexican jokes once. They made it like 2 or 3 times, and they were laughing too. They were like, oh yeah, they're like, one dude was trying to be cool. always a dude that's trying to be cool when there's like a lot of like women in the group, you know what I'm saying? And he's like he was saying like I think he was saying like, oh, it's a Mexican. It's a Mexican. The opponent's a Mexican. Because I guess they were like talking shit to each other. And then I was thinking, I'm Mexican. What does ethnicity have to do with anything? And then like later on, they're like, what did they say? They're like, oh yeah, he was trying to make fun of the way that Mexicans talk. Some Mexicans, and he was like, "Hey fool, hey fool this, hey fool that, hey fool." And I was just like, yeah, I'm done with this shit, dude. I'm not gonna be here. Did I confront them? Of course not, because this is not my Discord, it's their Discord, you know, but if they want to be racist and stuff, I'm not going to just stick around, dude. The funny part was, like, just recently, too, I found them on the Search and Destroy match, and then they tell me, one of them, I'm not going to mention the names, because that's not what I do, I talk about the experience, and if you're watching this video, well, you know it's you. I don't mention names, but he was like, yo Angel, you're soft. Why did you leave the Discord? Like, why did you leave, huh? You're soft. You beaner. He was calling me a beaner, like straight up, like just straight racist. And I was like, all I thought was like, dude, I made the right decision leaving y'all, cause y'all are toxic as hell. You know, I can't be around people like that who are like bringing my energy down, negativity. If I'm a game with a team, it doesn't matter what game it is. Like, I don't want to game with people who are toxic. Like I'm not a follower, bro. I'm not just gonna listen to you. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna stay there and listen to y'all talk shit to me or whatever. Or, you know, I'm not. You know, I'm a content creator. I'm an independent platform. I'm a gamer, and to be honest, I'm a human first. You know, so when you try to say, "Oh, you're soft," you're trying to like deflect my emotions of how I feel in regards to like you talking crap about Mexicans and stuff. Like, man, you guys are racist. You know, you're lucky that like I'm a professional guy, and I don't bring up names. You know, I'm not gonna say who it was. What's their platform, like when did this happen, because I'm not trying to go up the ladder, you know what I mean, but like it is what it is. And like I don't understand why those people talk to me like on a video game and tell me like, yo, there's no way that like you left because you're soft. Because I'm soft? No, it's not because I'm soft, it's because I have self-respect. I have self-respect for my ethnicity, I have self-respect for myself, and I'm not going to tolerate someone disrespecting me, because I swear, people try to be your friend, and then they try to disrespect, and like, dude, that is gaslighting, that is straight up gaslighting, and that is straight up, like, deflecting real-life situations, and trying to, like, you wouldn't like it if I just started talking trash about your ethnicity, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I'm not gonna stick around, you know what I mean? You guys are lowering my vibrations, lowering my vibes, and like, you know, I was professional. I let them know why I left, too. I text them and I told them, yo, I left because you guys are talking about Mexicans in a crazy way, and I can't be around that. And I don't know what they said because I blocked them, but like, yeah, that person was just straight up harassing me, on the Search and Destroy platform. Probably like on one of my streams too, I'm not gonna lie. And just telling me why did I leave and stuff, and like I'm soft or whatever, and I was like, there's no way, dude. This guy thinks that like it's soft of me for leaving. But anyways, like those dudes before that I've met that were like, they were just like creepy, and they were just like, you know, just competing with me, and like, and they were just weirdos, you know. Like one of the dudes that like says that he used to be a cop would be like always just like making jokes of me. Whenever we would go in the group, he would just make a joke or something and try to use me as the center of the joke to make other people laugh. And I knew that these were people that I don't want around me, you know. Like I realized like you guys are toxic, and like it'd probably be better for me to not have y'all like as like friends in the game, And like it's very unfortunate, but like it is what it is. And as for the other people, like how I left their Discord and I didn't want to be a part of that, it's just because like you guys were just racist towards Mexicans, and I don't appreciate that. So if you're watching the content, well, I'm not gonna name any names because I'm not like that. I'm not trying to call people out, but I'm also trying to spread awareness to other people. Like, don't be friends with people just because you think you have to. Drop them. Just drop them if you need to, and move on, move forward, and then you meet people who are like-minded, who actually respect you, and respect yourself overall. Peace.